My child, you have waited long. You have prayed, believed, hoped, and yet the answer seems slow in coming. You look at the clock of your life and wonder if I have forgotten what I promised. I have not. Delay is not denial. My silence does not mean neglect. Every not yet is wrapped in purpose, timed with precision, and filled with mercy. You see moments. I see eternity. You want what is good. I am preparing what is best. There are reasons you cannot yet see. Sometimes I withhold a blessing to strengthen the hands that will carry it. Sometimes I delay to protect you from what would destroy you if it came too soon. What feels like waiting is often building. What feels like silence is often shaping. I am not ignoring your prayers. I am aligning them with my timing. If you received everything when you asked, you would learn impatience, not faith. Faith grows in the soil of waiting. Think of a seed buried in darkness. It does not see the sun, yet the earth cradles it. Hidden from sight, roots are forming. The seed might think nothing is happening, but deep within, life is stirring. So it is with you. The soil of delay is where your roots of trust grow deep. The promise will break through at the right season, and you will see that every moment underground had meaning. You say, Lord, how long? And I whisper, until the work is complete. You are not waiting for me. Often I am waiting for you, waiting for your heart to mature, for your motives to purify, for your faith to stand even without signs. I want to give you gifts that last, not blessings that vanish. That takes time. My timing is not late. It is layered with wisdom beyond your reach. My child, remember Abraham. I promised him a son, yet years passed before laughter filled his home. I was not absent. I was arranging the generations. Remember Joseph. I gave him dreams, and he sat in prison before the throne ever found him. Delay did not destroy him. It defined him. When he finally stood in power, he could say, God meant it for good. The same is true for you. The waiting you endure today will one day become the testimony that lifts others. When I say not yet, it is not rejection, but redirection. I see the storms beyond your horizon. I know which roads collapse under pressure and which ones lead safely home. Trust me when I hold you back. The gate I close is the one that hides danger. The one I open will lead to peace. I do not withhold to hurt you. I withhold to help you. I know you grow tired. You see others receiving what you ask for and wonder if I have favorites. I do not. My love is the same for all, but my assignments differ. Their timing is not yours. Do not compare your chapter to someone else's story. The promise I wrote for you has its own schedule, its own sunrise. Wait for it. It will not delay 1 second beyond its appointed hour. Patience is not passive. It is active trust. It is the quiet decision to believe that I am good even when nothing seems to move. Each day you choose patience. You are declaring that my plan is enough. That declaration shakes heaven more than loud prayers. It is faith in its purest form. When you feel forgotten, remember that I am never idle. Behind every closed door, I am working, weaving threads you cannot see, speaking to hearts you have never met, aligning steps that will meet you in perfect rhythm. You see delay, I see design. The day will come when you will look back and realize that I was working on 1,000 details while you waited for one answer. Sometimes I let waiting stretch long so that you will learn to rely on my presence, not my gifts. The blessing that lasts forever is not the one you hold in your hands, but the one that changes your heart. In the waiting, you discover that I am enough. You realize that even without the answer, you have me. And in having me, you have all. When you grow weary, remember that I too know what waiting feels like. I waited 30 years before beginning my ministry. I waited through nights of prayer, through betrayal, through the cross. I understand delay, and I sanctified it with my own patience. If I could wait for resurrection, so can you. Hold on, my beloved. The waiting will end. The promise will rise. You will step into the moment I prepared, and you will see that my delay was never denial. It was deliverance. I was saving you from lesser things to make room for greater ones. I was saving you from lesser things to make room for greater ones. You have prayed for small blessings while I was preparing abundant ones. You have asked for comfort while I was shaping your calling. My child, I cannot give you what would make you settle when I created you to soar. Delay is the doorway through which destiny walks in full maturity. When you see doors remain closed, do not assume I am silent. Assume I am strategizing. I am not just arranging events, I am preparing you. The very things that frustrate you are forming the character that will sustain what you've prayed for. If I gave you the promise too soon, it would overwhelm you. But when I give it on time, it will bless you without breaking you. Every promise I make has a process, and the process is proof that I trust you with purpose. Delay is my way of saying, you are worth preparing. The things that seem like pauses are actually places where you grow unseen. You are not behind schedule. You are right on divine time. When you look at your reflection and wonder if you've wasted years, remember that nothing surrendered to me is ever wasted. Even the waiting years carry weight in eternity. David tended sheep before he held a crown. Moses spent 40 years in the wilderness before leading my people. Jesus waited 30 years before his first miracle. Preparation always precedes revelation. You cannot rush what I am refining. Gold cannot be purified without fire, and faith cannot be perfected without delay. I know how much heat to allow, how long to hold you there. I am not cruel, I am careful. Every delay is measured. Every waiting season has an end. My hand never leaves the thermostat. Sometimes I delay to protect your heart from pride. Success too soon can destroy the soul. Favor before faith can fracture the spirit. I will not allow blessings to become burdens. I love you too deeply to promote you before you are ready. I am not withholding your destiny. I am strengthening your capacity to carry it. You see the delay as a desert. I see it as a classroom. The wilderness teaches dependence, humility, and trust. It strips away distractions so that when the promise arrives, you know who your source truly is. Many lose their faith in the waiting, but those who endure emerge with unshakable confidence in my goodness. When you are tempted to give up, remember the promise I made. Those who wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles. You will soar, my child. You will rise. But you cannot rise if you run before the wind. Wait for my breath to lift you. I know how much you long for answers. I hear every whisper, every sigh, every tear. But I also know what you cannot yet see, the dangers, the timing, the ripples that your answer will create. My delay is not distance, it is design. The silence is not punishment, it is protection. You say, Lord, it feels like you forgot. I say, child, I am nearer than your breath. I am already where you're headed, clearing paths, moving hearts, and opening doors in perfect sequence. When the time is right, what seemed impossible will unfold effortlessly. You will not need to force it, it will fit. You have waited long, and your patience has not gone unnoticed. Heaven applauds quiet endurance. The angels watch faith grow in the shadows and call it glory. You may think the world has passed you by, but I tell you, your story is only beginning. There will come a day when everything I have promised aligns before your eyes. You will look back at the long nights, the unanswered prayers, the aching hope, and you will say, "Now I understand." You will see that my delay was love in disguise. For now, hold fast. Trust the unseen rhythm of my hand. Keep doing what is right in front of you. Love, serve, give, grow. The promise will meet you while you are faithful in the small things. Many chase the outcome and lose their peace. You, my child, will keep your peace and find the outcome chasing you. Rest in me. Let the weight of waiting become the weight of worship. Waiting is not wasted when you wait with me. I do not measure time like you do. I measure trust. Each second spent believing when nothing moves is a treasure in heaven. So do not fear delay. It is not denial. It is divine timing unfolding slowly, beautifully, perfectly. You will see it. You will rejoice. And when the promise arrives, it will not feel rushed. It will feel right. My beloved, do not mistake stillness for forgetfulness. I have written every one of your prayers into my plan. I have recorded every longing, every act of faith, every tear. The timing you call late is the timing I call perfect. You will understand this one day in full, how every pause was protection, every detour was direction, and every waiting season was sacred. When you look back, you will see that my timing was never slow. It was steady. Like the tide shaping the shore, I was shaping your heart, your faith, your patience. And now, what was once fragile has become unshakable. That strength, not the answered prayer, is the true reward of waiting. Sometimes I delay so that my glory cannot be mistaken for coincidence. When the miracle comes too easily, people call it luck. But when it arrives after long endurance, they call it grace. I delay so that the world knows who your provider truly is. Your testimony will not be ordinary, it will be undeniable. My child, I know it hurts to wait. I know the ache of unanswered prayers and the weight of unfulfilled dreams. But what you call delay is often me aligning miracles beyond your imagination. I am working in layers you cannot see, in hearts you have not met, in places you do not yet belong, in seasons not yet ready to receive you. Trust that everything under heaven moves according to my purpose. You may think your dream is sleeping, but I tell you it is resting, waiting for the sunrise of my yes. Every not yet carries the sound of future joy. The promise may be quiet now, but it will speak in time. Habakkuk wrote, "Though it tarry, wait for it will surely come, and it will not delay." My child, I have not changed. The vision will come to pass. I want you to know this. You are not behind. You are being refined. You are not forgotten. You are being prepared. You are not delayed. You are being developed. I am not ignoring you. I am investing in you. Every delay has a hidden lesson: humility, endurance, faith, surrender. When you embrace these, the waiting no longer feels like wasting. It becomes worship. Every sigh becomes prayer. Every pause becomes praise. You are growing in ways that comfort could never teach you. There will be a day when you no longer ask, "Why did you take so long?" Instead, you will say, "Now I see why you waited." The pieces will align, the story will make sense, and gratitude will overflow where frustration once lived. My timing will be vindicated by beauty. Until that day, stay faithful in small things. Keep your eyes on me, not the calendar. Keep sowing kindness. Keep believing quietly. Keep resting in peace. The harvest is on its way. Seeds do not grow faster because you watch them. They grow because I water them. I am watering your prayers even now. When the promise arrives, it will not come with chaos, but with clarity. It will fit you perfectly because I shaped it with you in mind. You will not have to chase it. It will find you at peace. And in that moment, you will realize that every second of waiting was worth it. My child, lift your head, hope again, trust again, smile again. I am not finished. The story I am writing for you takes time because it is eternal. Quick answers fade. Divine promises endure. You will see my goodness in the land of the living. So rest in me tonight. Let your heart stop striving. Lay down your worry and pick up my peace. You are exactly where you need to be for my plan to unfold. Delay is not denial. It is divine preparation. And when I finally say now, it will be beautiful, complete, and overflowing with joy. Until then, wait with me. Walk with me. Worship while you wait. My promises never expire. They mature in time. You will see it. You will feel it. You will live it. And when you do, you will whisper with tears of gratitude, "He was never late. He was just preparing me for more than I asked." And I will smile, my child, and say, "Yes, you waited well."